Wait, before you spend your hard-earned money on the new Apple AirPods 4, I need you to just stop right there. Pause. I've spent hours deep diving into the factory spec sheet, the user manuals, and the real data from everyday buyers to give you the actual verdict. I want to make it incredibly clear right off the bat, this explainer is a rigorous technical analysis. It is data curation based strictly on factory specs and real-world usage. This is not a physical unboxing, and we're not doing some subjective hands-on lab test. We're skipping the flashy B-roll to focus entirely on the hard data and the research, basically saving you the time and the headache. I literally did the reading so you don't have to.
So, welcome to Tech Verdict Central. We're the explainer series that chews through the specs and does the heavy lifting of research so you can buy better, smarter, and absolutely without regrets. Today, we're answering the ultimate question. Are the Apple AirPods 4 actually worth your investment? We're going to break down exactly what these wireless earbuds are built to deliver, going from their smart, adaptive listening experience straight through to their highly debated open-fit design.
And hey, just to make your life infinitely easier right out of the gate, if you've already done your own research and you just want to secure the lowest price from a reliable seller today, the official and safe link is right down below in the description. You can click that whenever you're ready. All right, now let's get straight into the technical data and see what we're really dealing with here. But wait, don't click away just yet, because in just a bit, I'm going to reveal a very specific detail hidden deep in the spec sheet regarding the physical design of these earbuds. It is a technical reality that could completely change your buying decision today. You will definitely want to hear this before you make up your mind. Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1. Core specs and features.
Let's strip away the marketing for a second. The core value proposition of the AirPods 4 is pretty simple. It's seamless Apple ecosystem integration mixed with intelligent audio features that adapt to your environment, all without overcomplicating your routine. The actual brain of this whole operation is the H2 chip. This piece of silicon is what guarantees that smooth, responsive performance and that famous instant pairing we all know. Also, the case has finally been updated to USB-C. This aligns perfectly with Apple's newer ecosystem, giving you everyday convenience, plus it supports wireless charging. And then there's the open-fit design. The data shows this specific form factor provides incredibly lightweight comfort, which makes it highly everyday friendly and basically ideal for those really extended listening sessions.
But moving beyond the physical hardware, we really have to look at the main technical differentiators the brand promises. These are the intelligent audio features powered by that H2 chip. We're looking at three main pillars here: adaptive audio, transparency mode, and personalized spatial audio. Adaptive audio is actually fascinating because it works constantly in the background. Its entire job is to automatically balance your media sound with your environmental awareness. That is a massive technical advantage when you're constantly bouncing between quiet indoor spaces, like your office, and busier outdoor environments. And that brilliantly illustrates the next major feature, transparency mode. It basically allows outside ambient sound to come through totally naturally. So what does this actually mean for you? It means when a coworker walks up to your desk or you just need to order a coffee, conversations are dramatically easier without ever having to physically pluck the earbuds out of your ears. On top of that, we have personalized spatial audio. This takes compatible music, movies, and TV shows and creates a much wider, immersive soundstage. It makes your standard stereo playback feel significantly more dynamic and alive. So, moving on to Section 2, Real-World Performance Data. Because we need to know how those factory specs actually hold up when you walk out your front door. This hardware builds a complete user experience in three very clear steps. Step 1, instant iPhone pairing. Thanks to the H2 chip, the data confirms that connecting to your phone literally takes zero effort. Step 2, effortless device switching. If you are deeply embedded in the Apple ecosystem, moving your audio from your Mac to your iPad and then right back to your iPhone, it feels completely seamless. And Step 3, reliable daily battery life. The power management here is rock solid, giving you enough juice to comfortably get through daily commutes, your workouts, and typical office use without frantically hunting for a charger by lunchtime. Now, when it comes to the actual sound signature, the audio quality overall is highly capable. Performance for crisp, clear vocals is definitely high. The bass is controlled, sitting right at a medium balance level that's suited for most musical genres. But the ambient awareness is incredibly high. And while that is fantastic for safety when you're on a walk, it brings us to a very serious consideration. Which leads me to this warning. There is a specific, critical point you absolutely need to consider before swiping your credit card today. Because while the smart features are top tier, the physical reality of these earbuds creates a compromise you simply cannot ignore. Let's pull back the curtain. Section 3, the catch.
Honest cons.
So, our honest pros and cons analysis. What I liked most when analyzing this product is undeniably the intelligent Apple integration and the sheer physical comfort of that lightweight design. However, that open-fit design, it is a double-edged sword. Because they don't seal inside your ear canal like those sealed-in ear models do, they fundamentally lack passive noise isolation. The data is clear on this. In loud environments, like if you're on an airplane or walking down a crowded city street, you are going to hear ambient noise, period. Furthermore, because it's an open fit, you simply cannot achieve the deep, thumping bass that a tightly sealed earbud provides.
And then there is the ecosystem lock-in. Put simply, Android users will not get the full experience. The most advanced premium features we just talked about, like personalized spatial audio, work best and, in some cases, literally only work within Apple's specific ecosystem. If you are rocking an Android device, a massive chunk of what you're paying for is completely lost to you.
So exactly where do you stand? Let's check out Section 4, Ideal Buyer Profile.
Let's break this down super clearly so you know if it's worth it or a waste of money. Who should buy the AirPods 4? You should buy these if you're a dedicated iPhone user, if you're a seeker of seamless, frustration-free connectivity, and if you're a user who prioritizes everyday, lightweight comfort over absolute silence. On the flip side, who should avoid them? You should absolutely pass on these if you are an Android user. You should also avoid them if you're seeking maximum noise isolation, or if you're a frequent flyer who desperately needs deep bass and total silence to block out the roar of jet engines. Weighing these exact pros and cons regarding ecosystem compatibility and fit preference is the key to making the right choice here.
Which brings us perfectly to our conclusion. Section 5. Final verdict.
We've looked at the hardware, the software, and the physical limitations. So what's the verdict? The Apple AirPods 4 are a strong, premium choice for Apple users who specifically value comfort and adaptive audio over maximum noise isolation. They deliver incredibly reliable, real-world performance for the right user. If these specs make sense for your specific daily needs, remember that the safe, discounted Amazon link is waiting for you down below in the description and right there in the pinned comment. Secure the best price from a trusted source right there. Thank you so much for trusting Tech Verdict Central for your research today, but I'll leave you with this final question. In a world getting louder every single day, are you willing to trade total silence for total convenience? Let us know down in the comments. Happy shopping, and I will see you in the next explainer.